Hey, hello people. Welcome to Graphinate. In this video you will learn all the basics which you need to start with Blender. After watching this video you will be able to at least make a shape and have basic knowledge of Blender. You can download the shortcut PDF from the link in the description. So let's open Blender. This is what you see when you open Blender. Left click outside the box. So this is the default view in Blender. This cube is what you have when you open Blender. To rotate around the cube, click on middle mouse button and move your mouse to rotate in the viewport. And to move in any selected angle, click Shift plus middle mouse button and move your mouse in the angle you want to move. Now scroll your middle mouse button to zoom in and zoom out. Now there is this viewport with X, Y and Z. Click on X to view from X axis. Click on Y to view from Y axis. Click on Z to view from Z axis. You can also click on tilde key on your keyboard. So the pie menu pops up and you can view from any angle you want. It is mostly below the escape key on your keyboard. Now on the top, there are these four options which is called as shaders. The first one makes shading in wireframe. The second one is solid. This third one is material preview. And the last one is render preview. After rendering, this is how your object will be looking. There is also a hotkey for shading pie menu. Click on Z, the shading pie menu pops up. Now you can select any view you want. This is light and this is camera in our viewport. This is the layer box. Here all the objects in the viewport is present. Whenever we select an object in viewport, it is highlighted in the layer menu. You can hide them by just clicking on the eye icon near the layer. You can also unhide them by clicking on the same eye icon. Now, click on Ctrl plus Alt plus 0. The camera is set in the same view where you were watching in the viewport. Click on 0 to go to camera view. Now if you want your camera in different position, go to that view and press Ctrl plus Alt plus 0. Now to adjust the camera, click on this transform option over here. Now change the values. Now the cube is rotating because the cube layer is selected. So always make sure the camera layer is selected when you do any changes. That's it. Now change the values and you can adjust it as you wish. Now these tools over here will help to transform our object. Select this tool. Now we have this lines on our object. Now just left click and drag on any angle to move them. Or left click and drag with this box like angle to resize your object on any axis. Or select the ring to rotate in any axis. So this is transform tool to you. Now if you just want to move, select this tool. Left click and drag in any angle you want. This is rotate tool. This is scale tool. Now, when you drag from center, it resizes without changing its proportion. Make sure you drag from the center to resize it proportionally. Now directional scaling is the same. Left click and drag in any axis to scale in that axis. Now just click on Ctrl and Z to undo. This is selection tool. There are many types of selection tool. We are using selection box. Just left click and drag on the object and it's selected. If you want to select two objects, left click and drag on both the objects. Likewise, you can do more of your selection. Now let's see hotkeys for all the options. Select the object. Press G to grab and move your object anywhere. Left click to release the object in the position. Now let's go to X axis, and when you click on G and move on X axis, it will only move in that particular angle. Now get back to our 3D view. There is other hotkey to make movement angular based. Click G and then X to move in X axis. Click G then Y to move in Y axis. Click G then Z to move in Z axis. Now if you want to move your object there, click on G and then Z to move in Z axis. Now G and X to move in X axis. That's it, we have got our object in the position we want. Now to rotate, press R to rotate. And start rotating. To rotate in X axis, click R and then X. Click R and Y to rotate in Y axis. Click R and Z to rotate in Z axis. Click on S to scale the object. Click on S and move your mouse to scale it up or down. To scale it in any angle, click on X, Y and Z after S to scale them in the selected angle. That's it, we are done with transforming. So G for grab, R to rotate and S to scale. Now let's learn to make a duplicate of the same object. Select the object, press Shift plus D to duplicate. Now we have this new layer. Select one and move it a little bit. Now we have this two objects. If you want to merge them, select both objects. Press Ctrl and J. It's merged into one object. It is one object now. Again click on Ctrl Z. Now let's learn how to edit an object. Select the object and press Tab to enter edit mode. We have this tools now. We won't be covering those tools right now as this is just a basic tutorial. This over here will help you edit your object. This is to select vertex. This is to select vertex. And this is to select face. Now go to X axis. Now select the top vertices. When it's in wireframe, even the vertices in the back will be selected. But when you are in solid mode, select these vertices, only the front vertices are selected. So if you want to select the whole face, keep it in wireframe. Now select and click on E to extrude and Z to drag it in Z axis. Drag it upwards and left click to release. Now click on G to grab and move it as you wish. So now we have got this shape. Now follow me. Extrude once more. Click E and then G and let's move it here. So we have this shape now. Adjust your shape by selecting the vertices. Press on Tab to exit edit mode. Change it to solid. We have this shape now. Now right click. Select shade smooth. So the shape is smooth now. Now again right click, change it back to shade flat. Now again enter edit mode. Press A to select the whole object. Now right click. Click on subdivide. Click on the option box on left corner. Change it from 1 to 10. OK, we will keep it at 5. Now exit edit mode. Right click. Select shade smooth. Now you can see the difference. Now get it back before subdivide. Click Ctrl Z until we get it. That's it, we got our old shape. So the dialog box which we saw in subdivide also appears when we transform our object. For example, when you rotate, you will see this dialog box, where you can change the values according to your need. So we are keeping it at -90 degree. So even when you scale, you can change your values. Now if you want to merge any point or vertices, enter edit mode. Select the vertices you want to merge. Right click. Click on merge vertices. Select, at center. and it's merged. You can also use hotkey M to merge vertices. Select the vertices. Press M, select at center. Our vertices are merged. Now again click on Ctrl and Z. Now let's learn to extrude a vertex. Select the vertex option and select any vertex. Now click on E to extrude. And maybe to get it straight use the key Z to get it in Z axis. Then again extrude it E and then X to move in X axis. To extrude a face, select the face and extrude. That's it. And again let's do it here. Select face and extrude. To match it let's move to Y axis and match it. Now there is this empty space in bottom and top. So select vertex tool. And select these 4 vertices. Hold shift and select the vertex, so all the vertices will be selected. And press F to fill the space. That's it, the empty space is filled. Let's do the same over here too. Select the vertices. F to fill. That's it. It's done. So again click on Ctrl Z. At one point we are not able to undo. And we want to delete this. Just select the face. Click on X and click on faces to delete the face. Do the same over here. So we have got the shape we want. Now let's add a modifier. Click on this. Select Add Modifier. Select Subdivision Surface. Change the render to 3 and viewport to 5. Again enter Edit Mode. Select these 4 vertices. Click on E and then G and scale. Remember, don't release the extrude here. You have to click on G without releasing our extrude. So we have this shape now. Select face. Now again click on E and extrude it inwards. Now change it to solid view. So we have this shape now. So it's looking like faucet. Now let's apply this modifier. Now enter Edit Mode. The modifier has applied and turned it into the shape. If we don't apply the modifier, the shape is not modified, and whenever we enter Edit Mode, we would have shape like this. So apply the modifier when you are done. Now click on this option. It is material. Change its base color. You can use any color you want. We are giving it orangish color. Now enter render view. That's it, we are done with our basics. Now you can start working in Blender. If the video was helpful, please drop a like button. And do subscribe for more content.